This is the Energy Shift Show podcast, where we talk about spirituality and how to live your best life today. All it takes is a shift in perception. Hello, beautiful souls. Deb here, and I'm so excited you're joining me for today's show. As CEO of the Harmonic Sovereignty Studio, my goal with the podcast is to motivate you by sharing insights and also take you along as I speak to knowledgeable people that I have found inspiring to me throughout my years as an energy medicine practitioner and intuitive guide. I cover topics that I'm passionate about, all things under my 3 pillars of attune, anchor, and amplify. Attune into your energy and your inner wisdom to gain clarity on what truly matters for your passion in life and your well-being. Anchoring grounds your insights with practical tools and daily rituals that support sustainable, soul-aligned growth. And amplifying, well, that elevates your impact and vitality by expanding your energy, sharing your gift, and creating lasting change from a place of alignment. Now listen up for this exciting episode to begin. I will read the disclaimer. This podcast and the topics discussed stem from my own curiosity and desire to learn and should never be taken as direct medical advice. I am not a doctor, dietitian, nor any other medical professional. Please always consult your trusted provider regarding your health and your wellness. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Energy Shift Show. I am your host, Deb Sodergren. I just want to open us up and set the container for us. So I'm going to invite you for this episode to take a moment, put your feet on the ground, uncross your legs, uncross your arms, stop what you're doing, and just focus for a second. If you're out walking, just stop for a moment. Make sure you're safe. Close your eyes, and I'm going to invite you to take a breath with me. Let your shoulders drop down. Let your system know that it's safe to be honest. Taking a breath. Hold it. And exhale. Great. Thanks so much. You can open your eyes and you can get on with if you're walking while you're listening to the podcast or kind of multitasking. We all do it. Fold laundry, load the dishwasher, whatever it is for you. Today, I want to ask you to name what you're here for. Are you looking to push less, be more in alignment? Are you looking for less performing and standing in your truth? Are you looking for information for less burnout and having more sustainable tools? These are the questions that I'm asking today. Here's a quick framing for it. This is both grounding and expansive. I'll keep it practical and I'll honor what's subtle for you. So today we're talking about harmonic sovereignty. The definition of harmonic sovereignty is the ability to lead your life and your business from your own inner frequency without outsourcing your truth to pressure, expectations, or other people's timelines. So let's break this down. Harmonic is your unique energetic signature. It's your core frequency. Sovereignty is about self-trust, self-leadership, and having clean boundaries. So what this looks like in real life, you make decisions that feel clear in your body. You stop forcing strategies that are draining you. And you speak with a voice that feels like yours. You choose what's aligned even when it's not popular. Okay? What this isn't, it's not isolation or I don't need anyone. type of energy. It's not perfection or constant high vibe. You're not in a constant high vibe. Everything's in a flux. That's what energy is. And it's not bypassing the hard emotions, meaning some of not just your light, but some of your dark, because you are both in that contrast. Just like you can be happy and you can be sad. So one line of truth is that your life should energize you and it shouldn't exhaust you. And I want to share with you what my harmonic sovereignty is. My harmonic sovereignty is calm. It's clear. It's initiating. It's informing. That's what it is for me. I've done a lot of work on this for a lot of decades to get to where I am today, to share this message with you. How this shows up for me? I'm here to guide people, myself included, through complexity with warmth and truth. I create a space where people can be honest and won't feel judged. I normalize energy work in my business without making it airy-fairy or vague. My energetic leadership style is being grounded as a mystic and being practical as a guide. I do it with truth and compassion. And I understand that it's energy before strategy, meaning if things are out of whack with you and I'm picking up on it, you're going to be jumping on my table and we're going to be aligning your chakras, clearing out your chakras, spinning them in the right direction if they're going backwards. It's things like that. Things that I've been doing for over 3 decades. I know how to do it and I'm really good at it according to the clients that keep referring other people to me. So I've lived my message. I know what it's like to be successful on paper and still feel depleted. My work was born from that moment when I realized that I can't build a life that is costing me my life, my joy, being frustrated all the time. And what I'm helping people reclaim is their self-trust, their boundaries, their authentic voice, the pace in which they want to live their life. And I lead through tuning in and inviting others to learn more about what it is to tune in to their inner frequency. Harmonic sovereignty, it's not a concept. It's a practice. It's how you stand in your truth when the world gets loud. Truth is what remains when you stop performing. Truth is often quieter than fear, but yet it's steadier. Tuning into your inner frequency, that's tuning into your body, using it as an instrument, the instrument that it is. Tuning into your emotions, which is data. Tuning into your energy as a signal. Let's do a quick check-in. Place a hand on your heart and place the other one on your belly. Now ask yourself, what's true for me right now? Ask yourself, what am I pretending not to know? Because we all know that you have gifts, and maybe you're hiding in your gifts, the way I used to hide in my gifts. And then ask yourself, if I trusted myself just 10% more, what would change in my week? Letting your authentic voice lead you, it's not just about branding in your business. It's about being in an energetic integrity. When your voice is aligned, your offers get simpler. Your boundaries get cleaner. Your marketing feels less exhausting. And your clients feel you before they understand you. And I get that all the time. Because I speak my truth, not everybody understands the languaging that I use, the words I use. They don't know a lot about the topics, but they want to know more. I give them permission to open up and be curious. So, what the space feels like when you are in your harmonic sovereignty, you feel like you're grounded. Your nervous system feels safe. It's not feeling frazzled or kinetic. It feels like you're very clear, and you have an understanding of what your practical next steps are. And it also feels expansive. You're kind of curious about the possibilities. You're giving yourself permission to be creative, to do the deeper self-trust that you've always known, but you've never really relied on it because you relied on what other people are telling you more. And I'm giving you permission to really get deep with your self-trust and let go of what other people's trust or journey has been, or whatever their fear is. That, yeah, they love you, and it's coming off as they're trying to protect you, but it's really their own fear. Let me share with you just a quick, simple client journey. I asked this client to identify what's draining them by doing the energy audit, mapping out what that is. And then I asked them to reconnect to truth. We do that we talk about what are their values, what are their boundaries, and what are their desires. And then we align to a blueprint. We talk about what's sustainable for them going forward. And then I invite them to amplify what's working. Take a look and figure out what their strengths are, what their systems are that they have in place already, whether it's in home or in business. And ask them to review the week and see if we can identify any rhythm. And the outcomes that the clients tend to experience are, after doing this and working with it for 30 days, is they're experiencing less burnout. They have more vitality. They have cleaner decisions. They feel stronger in their boundaries and their convictions. And they have a voice that feels honest and magnetic. They're not afraid to express it. They understand that sometimes it's uncomfortable being uncomfortable and getting used to it. Not everybody's going to agree with you. Not everybody's on the same journey of where you are right now on your path. Just like a lot of my listeners are not on where I am on my path. But they're curious. They keep coming back. They keep tuning in. So here's some truths. When you stand in your truth, your energy organizes around it. And your life finally feels like you stop fighting with yourself. So I'm going to ask you, where are you outsourcing your truth right now? What would you do differently if you trusted your inner frequency? And what's one place your authentic voice wants to come forward? These are questions that are asking you to go deeper, stepping into all the changes that we're experiencing on our planet right now. We are beings interacting with it. Maybe you'd like to volunteer more. Maybe that's a calling for you. Maybe you're an environmentalist and you want to figure out that piece of it. Maybe you want to support women. Maybe you want to change policy and run for government office. I don't know what that looks like for you, but I'm inviting you to find out what that is for you. So, comment truth in somewhere in my social media or where you're listening to this. give it a thumbs up, and I can send you a link so that you can figure out what your frequency is. You can check in with it, and it only takes a couple minutes. I hope this was helpful. I hope I piqued your curiosity. Feel free to go listen to some other podcasts, and I look forward to having conversations with you and seeing where this resonates. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode and you tune in again another time. And I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be a guide for you. So until next time, bye for now. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed this episode and it aligned with your frequency and the goal of living your best life, you can connect with me at harmonicsovereignty.com or debbiesodegren.com. Check out my YouTube channel, Debbie Sodegren. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Harmonic Sovereignty Studio. I invite you to send me your questions or comments or just say hello on social media or email me at debbiesodegren@gmail.com. And remember, a shift in perception is sometimes all it takes for you